Hello, welcome to Happy Hour here on Sky Sports News. I'm your host with the most and the best hair in the business, Larry Longschlong. Thanks for joining me. Now, today's show is a special edition where we're featuring Manchester Central again. Anyone? Maybe Manchester United once? FC United of Manchester? Who's that little tiny club? That little small one? Plays in blue. Manchester City? No? No. We're featuring Manchester Central again. And the reason we're featuring Manchester Central is because the reality show on Sky Living, the reality show from underdog to top dog has been following this club as it rises through the leagues, and it's about to hit its 50th episode. And apparently that's something good, and we're going to be featuring it. There you go. Now, this is an action-packed show. Later on, the manager himself, Boot FM, will be joining us in the studio. We have special announcements from the chairman and assistant manager. Also, our intrepid reporter. Am I reading this right? Him? Has he still got a job? Our intrepid reporter, Thomas Pfister, is reporting live from the stadium. We also have a phoning from Australia. This is the best thing on TV. You don't want to miss it. Go and get a cup of tea. I'm rhyming. Hey! I'm also a rapper in my part-time. If you want to contact me, you'll find my email down below. All business inquiries are welcome. Any shampoo ads? Just for men? I'm your man. Right. Shall we kick off? We're going to head over to the Sir Brett Dalton Stadium to speak to none other than Thomas Pfister.
Thanks, sorry. It's Thomas Pfister here outside the Sir Brett Dalton Stadium here, and as you can see, it's a beautiful sight behind me. It'd be absolutely awesome if I can get inside, though. It's a celebratory day of sorts. What we're doing is we're celebrating 50 episodes of the reality show from underdogs to top dogs. And, we've got the big companies here broadcasting. We've got Fox, we've got ESPN, we've even got BT Sports, we've even got Eurosport here. And they've all got passes, while Thomas Pfister here is outside in the free call once again. Nipples so hard you can hang coats off, which again, where's my coats? What the fuck is going on here, Larry? Why am I freezing outside again and everyone else is getting in cosy with Sir Brett Dalton himself and everyone else that's all been instrumental around his career? It's a load of
How has he still got a job? And why has nobody got him a coat or an iron? Just an iron would do. Thomas Pfister there again with some epic journalism. Thank you, Thomas. Now, next up, we have a message from none other than Paul Maguire, the chairman of Manchester Central.
Hi, my name's Paul Maguire, chairman of Manchester Central Football Club. It's been a great series so far, and you're now watching Boot FM's 50th episode.
Hey, hello. Welcome back to Happy Hour. Now, it's time for the man, the myth, the legend. Somebody who's become a household name with grannies all over the world. Mainly due to the reality show that's been following him and his team over the last few years. It is, of course, Mr. Boot FM. Welcome back to the studio, Boot. Thanks for joining us. Right, first off, I've got to ask this. The nation wants to know, do you actually own any other clothes, or do you just always wear the same jacket? Yeah, I can see why people think that, Larry. But no, I have got several jackets. I've got 17 actually, all lined up in my wardrobe, along with Manchester Central underpants, socks, bras. Nope, not bras, just socks, underpants, and a vest. Are you sure, Booty? Because there's a bit of a smell and it only came in when you came in. Right then, Boot. You're a superstar, household name all over the world because of the show. I know you're a serious football manager and you've had great success as a manager. But how do you feel about the reality show and how do you feel about the fame it's brought you?
Well, to be honest, I was a bit sceptical at first. I mean, a TV show following us when we are a serious football club we wanted to rise through the leagues, and I thought maybe it would hamper us, maybe hold us back. But I think it's helped us because we've got fans I don't think we necessarily would have got in the first place. Little old ladies. I mean, the amount of little old ladies' breasts I've signed over the last 5 years, I could count them on one hand. I mean, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But, you know, I think it's helped the club financially, so it's been a good thing. I just draw the line whenever I'm taking a crap at the training facility and a camera pops underneath the cubicle or above the cubicle. It's like, come on! You just need a bit of peace and quiet sometimes. But apart from that, yeah, it's good.
And talking of your worldwide fame, we have someone here live on the phone from Sydney, Australia. G'day, mate. Throw another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah. He's your biggest fan, and he can't wait to speak to you. Carl, I think his name is Troy. Troy from Sydney.
G'day, Mr. Longcock. I'm a massive fan of the show, and I just wanted to say thanks for taking my call. I just had one question for Mr. Bood, if I may. Mr. Bood, why is it you have a penis off a small rodent, you fake?
I'm so sorry. So sorry, Mr. Bood. Live television. You can't stop these things. Huge apologies.
What kind of show is this you're letting someone call in like that? Eh? I'm a fat. I'm a fat? Does my head look fat in this?
Yeah, I'd have said you were more pleasantly plump around the face and the boob area.
Well, thank you, Larry. You know, I've been working out recently. A bit.
Well, then it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, Mr. Bood. Bood FM will be heading over to the other side of the studio where he'll be running through all the latest things that have happened in the latest episode. See you soon.
Well, there you go. Hopefully you're enjoying the 50th episode so far. It's just a bit of fun, a bit of a special edition, because I think getting to 50 episodes and still loving the series as much as I'm loving making this is something special. I'm not bored yet. Hopefully you're not bored yet. If you're watching right now, you're not bored. So thank you very much. Thanks to everyone who's stuck with it, liked it, commented, taken part, got to know me. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like it so far. Help me out. Help a Bood out. Hashtag help a Bood. Yeah. Anyway, massive episode today. We've still got loads to get through. We've got the competition draws for the training top, and one of you is getting a stand named after you. Good luck. Also, we get to run through the games I've played. We've got a bit of news to catch up on, and we have got a massive game as well to play. I don't think I'm going to be able to cram it all in. I'm going to try my best. Right then, let's get cracking, shall we? And the games, well, we're going to do this a bit differently than I normally do because I ain't got time. And it's been a bit weird. After the great game in the last episode where we beat Arsenal 6-2, we went on to play Birmingham away in the FA Cup, 6th round. Really tough game, even though it looks better. We beat them 3-1, but it was really tough. And then it just got weird. We played Crystal Palace away, got beat 3-0. We were favourites. Weird. Then Watford came to our place. We were favourites again. And this was just one of them close battles. We got beat 3-2 off Watford. No offence. Then Tottenham came. I'm thinking this is another defeat. We annihilate Tottenham 4-1. And I'm just going to show you the goals now. It's like they can't be bothered against the crap teams. But then a good team comes along and they play well. I really don't get it. I'll be honest with you. And then we followed that up against Bournemouth, who again, we were favourites for again, and we got beat 3-1 at Bournemouth. And you'll see right there, it's tied up today for a huge, huge game. We are in the FA Cup semi-final against none other than Chelsea. And it's gonna probably be an epic game. It'll probably be 0-0 now, won't it, after the last two. But hopefully you're going to enjoy that. Right, let's catch up on all the news. And the first bit is a bit of positive news. I've signed a new deal and I'm actually on a decent wage. I'm now on £28,000 a week, which is good. I think they realised that the Poland FA offered me the job on around about 28 grand a week and thought, yeah, we better up his wages. So I finally got a decent wage. I thought I had to share this. Shirley's been talking in the press about how I blew my top, I went furious when we got beat, and I did. I just could not believe some of these results that were going on. I know we're not the greatest side, but how do you beat Arsenal and Spurs but then get beat off other teams that are not as good as you are? Now, another thing that annoyed me was Roberto Mancini having a whinge in the press. Right, I think he was just bitter, maybe. He knew I was going to butt whoop him. And saying that I'm hurting the game because I'm using too many British players. You never hear that, do you? When do you ever hear that? It's always too many foreigners. And my lovely assistant, Kyle Lord, he's been talking to the press about the togetherness of the team. And I think that's one of the things that's got us through these leagues. We've changed players over the years, not loads, we've done it slowly every year. But we've always kept a togetherness. I think I've managed to keep a great group and make sure they're great friends, and I've not had anyone who's really been disruptive in the squad. I've never had anyone not turn up for training. Now, shall we have a look at the league table? And we're currently in 7th, which, you know, we dropped a lot of points, but 7th. I mean, I think a lot of these teams are quite equal, especially in this league. I mean, we're on 52 points, we're only 2 points behind Arsenal. I put that red line in place just to show you roughly where, you know, the safety zone is, and we're miles away from that. I mean, we're not going to get relegated. We're more likely to maybe sneak into Europe. I mean, it's still possible. There's a little chance. Like I said, if Arsenal lose their game in hand, we're only 2 points behind them. And our running isn't too tough. 2 home games, 1 away game. We've got Birmingham, who we've beaten a few times this year. We've got Burnley and Swansea, who I think are beatable. I mean, we did get spanked off Swansea last time we played them, but that was at their place. That's potentially 9 points there. But today, in the live comp today, is all about the FA Cup. And we're in the semi-final. I mean, we got to the League Cup semi-final last year, and we've managed to get to the semi-final of the FA Cup, but we not really had a tough run in FA. I mean, Brentford we beat easily, Burton easily. Newcastle was a tough one, but we got through it. It was on TV. Then we just faced Birmingham, beat them in a tough game to be fair, but we beat them 3-1. So we haven't kept a clean sheet, and we're going in versus Chelsea. This is our toughest test. And it's our toughest test because we've played them twice in the league this year, and it's just been goals galore. Goal everywhere. They've scored more, obviously, but we've still stuck some in the back of the net. We got beat 3-2 at home in a game, I don't know if you remember me talking about it. It was quite close. And we nearly equalised in the dying seconds, just missed a close chance. I was devastated. And then the last game was a live comp 2 episodes ago where it was just penalty central. Now this is our squad going into today's game, arranged by average rating. Bob has got a knock, he can't play. Same with Chalky, so my starting wingers aren't playing. Shelley had a knock recently, he's only just come back to full fitness, luckily. So I don't know really what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to play Bazza, who can cover on the right. I'm probably going to stick him on the right wing because he's got goals in him, hasn't he? And you know, it might just be something we need there because I don't really trust Agbo in the game of this size anymore. I think he's deteriorating.
Well, thank you for watching the latest edition of Happy Hour. And before you switch over to Sky Sports 1 to watch the FA Cup semi-final, where Chelsea will probably absolutely batter Manchester Central, I've been your host, Larry Longschlong, and I'm going to leave you with a short message from none other than Manchester Central's assistant manager, Kyle Lord. See you next time.
Hi, I'm Kyle Lord, assistant manager of Manchester Central. It's been a great series so far, and Booj, you've done absolutely fantastic with the series. We've now reached 50 episodes, and we've hit the big time in the Premier League. Come on, Central!
Right then, before we get into the live comp today properly, let's do the competition draws. Now, 42 of you have entered, as always. I'll just give your names to the wife, and she's giving you all a number. And what we're going to do is we'll go to random.org, put the numbers in. We'll generate the first number, and the first person will win the training top. Remember, I'll email you. You will have to send me a picture of you wearing it, just so you can look like these boys and join the boy band, Boy Central, whose first single, Balls Deep, went straight in at number 1. Their new album, Moist, is out next week, so keep your eyes out for that. And then straight away we're going to draw another number, and that's the person who's going to get the main stand at the Sir Brett Dalton, named after you. So, good luck. Let's send it over to random.org. Here we are on random.org, and as always, it is completely random. 42 of you have entered. The wife got all your names, and she's just giving you all a number. And yeah, the first one I'm going to pull out the hat will win the training top. Don't forget, I'll want a picture of you in it. And then we'll draw another number out, and you have the stadium named after you, which is mental. Because I think after what I said in the last episode, I think quite a lot of people are hoping Satan's Reject wins. Because that would be quite cool, wouldn't it, to have a stand named Satan's Reject. Right, let's go. Number 42, well, there's 42 of you, sorry. I'm going to press to generate, and the first one, the winner of the training top, is number 39, who is Sam Pips. Sam Pips. Nice one, Sammy. You're the winner. Congratulations. I'll email you. I'll send you my email. You'll email me your address. And I want you looking fresh in your training top, Sam. Right, nice one. Congratulations, mate. Right then. I've never had to do this twice, but I'm guessing I'll just press it again. And this one is going to be... Come on, Satan. Come on, Satan's Reject. You ready? Generate. Number 20 is not Satan's Reject. It's Michael Hill. Nice normal name. The main stand from now on will be called the Michael Hill stand. Congratulations, Michael. So here we are with the match preview, and obviously we're in inconsistent form. We've been shocking apart from that Spurs game. It might have been good. They're in excellent form. They're favourites. They've given us 2 butt kickings in the past. We're probably going to go out of the cup, but let's go out fighting it.
Firstly, Bood, let me apologise for any comments you overheard in our last interview from myself. I was assured by Jeff, the backroom bloke, that the microphone mute button did work. Obviously it didn't, so now Jeff is looking for a new job.
Poor Jeff. How tight's that? You said it. I mean, I've had a lot worse said about me on Twitter, but I lessen then, so I'll forgive you this one time, mate. Just this once. Do it again though, I'll kick your ass.
Congratulations on reaching 50 episodes of your series. It's a mega achievement. Well done, lad. Get in there.
Thanks. We thought we'd get cancelled at season 1, series 1, what do you call it? Yep. And to get 5 years in, all the way, and they're still filming. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
It's Carlo Ancelotti's Chelsea team in the FA Cup semi-final for you next. Obviously a couple of high-scoring games previously in the league. Can we expect the same again this time?
Probably. I mean, if you go off past games, you never know in football. I mean, this is the biggest game of the season for us. And it'll probably end up 0-0. But I like goals. I like lots of goals. And hopefully we can do the same.
After the last game against Chelsea in the league, you accused them of actually bribing the referee. Did you actually have any evidence to prove this?
The fact that they had 15 penalties I think one of my players farted on the leg of one of their players and he fell over and they got a penalty for it. I mean, a fart on the leg says it all.
And lastly, Bood, is it going to be another night out on the town if you do get the win, or is it going to be a nice quiet one at home with a cup of tea this time?
Yeah, we're on a booze ban. We're also banned from Long Legs, the booby bar. I think we might go out for an all-you-can-eat Chinese, drink a couple of shandies, a couple of pops, and go home, yeah. Yeah, thanks for talking. Big game. I'm off. Right, welcome to Wembley. Here's the team lineups. Obviously, they've got quite a lot of regens in their team. What does that say? Has he B-teamed this? I think he's B-teamed an FA Cup semi-final. Right, here we are, and I'm going to be chilled. I'm going to be calm. I don't think we've got anything to lose. Chelsea have won 3 of their last 5. No, we've got nothing to lose. That's it. We know how good we are. Let's just go for that. I've got no greens. We'll hand over to Kyle. Don't stop believing. I keep saying it, but hold on to that feeling. Here we are at Wembley. Look at it. Beautiful stadium. All lined up for the national anthem, and we kick it off. Oh, I love this. Can we get back to Wembley in the final? Can we get to the big one? Right, this is our first highlight. 22 minutes in, and it's on extended. Shelley blasts it right into somebody's face. Well done, Shelley. Cross it in. Can we get onto it? No. But yeah, congratulations to the 2 winners. To, what was it called? Michael Hill. Forever known as the Michael Hill stand. We'll just pretend you're an old legend. And Sam Pips, who's won a training top. I don't think I'm going to have a competition for a while. I've got loads of things I need to pay for, and I can't get anything off the club. Like I said, I wish I could give everyone something. Good tackle there, but Chelsea are on us now. Who's that? Redan, nice name. Don't know a lot of these because the regens he's cut it across, and Chelsea have taken the league out after 31 minutes. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not expecting to win this, don't get me wrong, but you never know. I mean, it'd be nice to get to the FA Cup final, not just because it's the football, good for the football club, it's good for the series, isn't it? How much fun would it be for us all to be in an FA Cup final? I'd probably have someone moan saying I cheated. Everyone thinks I'm cheated, but I think it'd be fun. It'd be well deserved. We have had an easy run now. This is our first test, to be fair. Where's Lynchy trying to find Shelley edge at box? We're putting a bit of pressure on it. I like it. We're getting Chelsea are camped back now. Maybe they took the 1-0 lead and they're sitting on that. There's Shelley, mate. Right, Chelsea free kick. Ayal, is it? Grimaldo, good left back in it, and nothing came from that. I mean, this is the highlights. This is how good this game is compared to the last 2 games. It's not been that great, has it? It's been a bit rubbish. Come on, Barnett, long ball it. Barnett, who people say looks like a young Denzel Washington, until you see his profile pic, and he looks like Ricky Martin. I don't get that. There's Chelsea on the attack again, and these highlights, they're not very exciting, are they? Here we are then, end of the first half, and we are not bad in possession, and we've had more chances than they have. We've just not got any of them on target. I don't think it's time to be calm. I think it's time to get a bit serious because we're not doing too bad. We just need to get a shot on target. I'm going to say you've been unlucky. Oh, it's like a bloody lottery, isn't it, sometimes doing this. Get in. We love you, Central. We love you, Central. Sir Brett Dalton, he is a god. G-O-D, G-O-D. Wonder if Jesus has turned up today. Apparently, we've got some other gods turning up today. Odin is here. He's come with his little boy, Thor. I thought we were going to score there. So yeah, I mean, that's what we're getting celebs. We don't just get your standard pop stars and film stars. We get gods, Jesus and Odin. Come on, boy! Come on. I think that's Shelley. Yeah, Shelley's taking the corner. Right, to danger zone, can anyone get onto it? No. Bit of pressure here, lads. I'm going to start encouraging. Let's encourage. Come on, lads. Come on, you can do this. Is he called Nut? Was he called Nut? What a name. Oh, lovely turn there by the Chelsea forward. Well, that was a great tackle, but Chelsea have kept the ball. We've got it back. Chelsea have got it back. Threading it through. 2-0. Oh, I'm gutted. I think the dream's over, boys. 2-0. Can't really see us coming back into it. Even though we've had equal chances, we've only had one on target, but we've had the same amount of the ball as they have. I really thought we might do something today, I'll be honest with you. But not when you've got your best players tripping up over the ball like that. You know, I just think Chelsea are a better team. Even when they've not got their A team out, they're a better team, and they nearly went 3-0 up then. And I'm also going to make some substitutions. Dean Moran is knackered. I've got no one on the bench, so who can play up front. We've got Bazza. I'm going to put Bazza up top. I'm going to put Agbo on. Great. Let's put Agbo on. I'm going to bring Lewis off for Jakey Bird because he's on a booking. Jakey Bird might score as a screamer. We are Chelsea free kick. Don't go 3-0 down. I don't think they deserve to be 2-0. Let alone freaking 3-0 up. But here's Bazza. Can we get a consolation goal? Pass it straight along to Lynchy. Lynchy! Thread. Oh man. I really thought we'd have scored 1 goal. Honestly, I'm more disappointed than I thought it was going to be. Well, there you go, that's us out at the semi-final stage. With 2 semi-finals and 2 cup competitions in 2 years. For a club like us, I think we can still be proud of that. Right, let's have a chat with him. I'm just going to be calm and just say we were the underdogs. You gave it your best, good effort, lads. And I've got a lot of green from it. Hopefully, we can take that into the last 3 games of the season and get a European spot that way. So that is nearly it. What we're going to do is, or what I'm going to do is just maybe play to the last game of the season. And we'll see what happens. I mean, even if we win the next 2 games, I can't see it guaranteed being a European spot. We'll see what happens. If I have to come back against, say, Birmingham for a deciding game, we'll do that. But hopefully, the end of the season isn't over. Hopefully, there's still something to fight for, and that is the 6th position in the league. Right then, that's it. That is the end of episode 50. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. And thanks for all your support as always. Congratulations to the 2 winners of the competitions. Anyway, I'll see you for episode 51. Make sure you come back. Don't be shy. I love you all. I've been Booed. You've been great. See you next time.